Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this little bonus video that we are going to kick off the Black Friday week with. I am going to give you my best suggestions to the Black Friday deals that I have heard of out there, just letting you know which ones I think could be the best ones to shop, letting you know what deals some of my favorite indie brands have, also letting you know about some of the new releases that are coming this week, just diving into some of the beauty deals that are going on, because I realize, and I know this from myself from when I got into the beauty community, the Black Friday sales can be a little bit confusing and it's really hard sometimes to know where to start. So hopefully this video can be a little bit of a Black Friday guide to you. And if you haven't been here before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, but I especially love indie brands. So that is what we're going to focus on in this video. And if you're interested in that, do consider subscribing because I am uploading every day until Christmas. Yes, it has begun. Not sponsored, but I kind of wish I were. I love Coke Zero. Coke Zero for life. So I have been trying to collect some of the beauty deals that I've seen going on, and I've also been in direct contact with some brands, just trying to find out, what kind of deals they're gonna have. Some of them were able to give me some deals. Some of them were like, you know what, we're gonna let you know later on. But I do think I have most of the deals from my favorite brands here that I can let you know about. Some of them I'm gonna be speculating on a little bit, but let me go get my notes. I won't really be talking about any of the mainstream brands in this video, but I do know that both Sephora and Ulta are gonna have some deals, and if you are interested in those, check the links down below because I will leave some links to Sephora and Ulta as well, and you can check out, especially Ulta already has their announced. They're gonna have quite a few deals, but this video is gonna be mainly about the indie brands. Let's start with the Oden's Eye Black Friday sale, because this Black Friday sale is the one that I would recommend the most, especially if you do not own everything Oden's Eye, which I do. I own everything Oden's Eye. I think Oden's Eye is one of my absolute favorite indie brands. I mean, I made a palette with them this year and we have very few quantities left of this palette, and we have decided, because new and exciting things are coming from the brand, we have decided to get rid of the palette now. So we're selling out the last copies of the palette 40% off. Yes, you will be able to get my collab palette. Let me get it. Is right here. This is the Hella palette. This is the one that I've been using and abusing. This is the last time to get the Hella palette. This is not restocking. After the Black Friday event, this will be gone forever. I'm just letting you know this is your last chance. I love this palette. I mean, this palette, I think it's incredible. It is that great Oden's Eye formula. You will be able to get quite a few fun colors and also some more neutral leaning colors if you like mixing it up with neutrals and colors, which I actually do. So that palette is going to be 40% off. And with Oden's Eye, you can stack an affiliate code. My code is Angelica, and you will get an additional 10% off their sale. Not on the Hella palette though. On the Hella palette, that is 40% off and the code is not stackable. But if you use the code Angelica, you can get 10% off the additional sale on everything else on the Oden's Eye website. And let me tell you, the Ivy Eyeshadow Palettes are 50% off. The 50% off all lip products, 40% off the Solmåne 2 collection. I cannot recommend this palette enough. The Solmåne 2, it is so good. If I were to recommend you anything from the Oden's Eye sale, I would say get the Hella and get the Solmåne 2. It is incredible. Tomorrow is going to be actually a video with me ranking all of my Oden's Eye palettes. So if you're unsure of what you would like to try from the sale, that video is coming tomorrow on my channel. Please check back then if you wanted to see what I feel about all the palettes that I have. It's going to be 40% off the Freya collection, 40% off the Norns collection. Oh, I love those so much as well. And then of course 40% off the Hella palette. And I'm reading the prompt here. Like this prompt is saying, this is the last chance to get the Hella palette. We are getting rid of the last stock during the sale and it is not coming back. Just so you know. And again, all these products you can stack an affiliate code and get an additional 10% off, which means, example, that the Solmåne 2 palette you can get 50% off if you stack the code Angelica. I will leave that down below. This code is ongoing between Friday the 25th and Sunday the 27th, and they have exact times, and I will put that in the description box. So this is going to be during the Black Friday weekend. Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. So do make sure to try and see what you would like to get from the site, because this is the best sale that Oden's Eye has throughout the year. And if you have been dying to try the brand, this could be the time. Okay, so the next sale that I want to talk about is another one of my favorite indie brands, and that is Beauté. And they're also doing a really big sale, and you can again stack an affiliate code to get an extra 10% off. My code is per usual Angelica, and I will leave that again down below. Because I heard sometimes people say, oh, your code isn't working. It's probably because you misspelled it. I'm sorry that I made my discount code so weird, but it's an old nickname of mine from back in high school, and it's stuck. That's why my Instagram is named Angelica. It's an old nickname. It just is what it is. So you can stack an affiliate code on top of these prices from Ace Beauté as well. And they're also launching something new. And that will not be on Black Friday sale, but you will still be able to use the affiliate code. And I have that news here. It's laying here in front of me. If I'm able to show you, I will pop up the picture here. If nothing pops up, just know that they're about to announce something new, and it is incredibly pretty. Like, I am blown away by how beautiful that looks. Why do I not see what dates they're having for the Ace Beauté sale? Maybe it's already ongoing. If I found exact sale dates, I will put it down below because they're having a bunch of things on sale. Always check the description box for more info. Everything is going to be in the description box. By the way, I filmed this look. It's coming later this week. If you're interested in what I have on my face, I will also put that in the description box. But if I run out of space, I will put in a pinned comment instead. But maybe you're interested in what I'm wearing. You know what? I'll put in the pinned comment so we don't confuse ourselves. But listen to this Ace Beauté sale. Select palettes will be 30 to 50% off, and you can stack a code. Woo! Bundles are 50% off. Paletopoli Game 40%. Paletopoli PR Box 52%, and you can stack a code on that. Wow. Paradise Collection 40% off, and the newest palettes, like I said, they're gonna be a regular price, but you can still get 10% off. Cheek palettes 45%. Lip products 15%. Paletopoli Lip and Lashes 40%. Paletopoli brushes 50%. False lashes are going to be 60 to 70% off, which is incredible. Incredible. And the old formula palettes are going to be about 70% off. I will say though, Ace Beauté, their reformulation is literally one of the smartest moves I've ever seen an indie brand do, because they really listened to constructive feedback and came back with an incredible formula. One of my favorite formulas out there, and I cannot recommend the new formula enough. So even though you can get 70% off the old palettes, I would still kind of recommend you to get the new palettes because the formula is so incredible and it is worth those extra dollars to get one of the best formulas out there. So I cannot recommend the sale enough either. The Odin and the Ace Beauté, if I didn't own everything from these brands, those are the sales that I would be shopping because they are so nice. My favorites are the Paradise Collection. The Paletopoli palette is incredible. It's literally one of the most unsung heroes of this year. It's such a great palette. And also that like Tropical Vibes, I think it's called. Oh, it's such a good palette if you're into greens. Beautiful. Another sale that's really good is that Rephr is doing 50% off everything, no code needed. That sale has already started. I love Rephr brushes. I have a lot of Rephr brushes and I use them almost every time that I do my makeup. So I would highly recommend this as well. Getting 50% off your brushes is actually really, really good. Rephr brushes are natural hair brushes, and I will leave a link to that down below in case you want to take advantage of that sale. BK Beauty is also having a sale, and I know I saved the things here. Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. They are running a 20% off site-wide, and it's starting on Tuesday. That is coming, I think. And there are no exclusions to the sale. Customers can combine Black Friday savings with all the bundles that are available as well. And they did include the new things as well, that new core brush. I have it here in front of me. I've even used some of these brushes today. That is also included in the sale. I will leave a link to that down below. On this sale, you cannot stack affiliate codes though, so just so you know, so it is the 20% off that is happening. And I will leave a link to that. And BK Beauty brushes are synthetic brushes. So depending on what you prefer, that is also available. And yeah, check the description box. I kind of want to talk about the Sigma one because I thought the Sigma one sounded really fun. They're doing free US shipping and free international shipping of a $75 order or more during the entire month of November. So that is going on right now. And Black Friday promotions, which is going to be from the 14th to the 27th. Again, all of these dates and all of these things I'm throwing out, check the description box if there's any of these deals that sound interesting to you. But they're going to be up to 50% off regular priced items priced as marked. So they're basically going to be putting the prices that are on the site, and you are able to stack a code on these sales as well. Meaning that if you find something on sale during this promotional time at Sigma, you can stack my affiliate code Angelica on top of that and get an additional 10 I think it's 10% off your order. So this is a great way to get your price down even more during this time. And Sigma has an amazing array of brushes. They're also synthetic brushes. They have brush cleaners. They have so many great palettes. They have so many great cheek products and lip products. And I love this one. Oh my God, I don't want to show you. I was going to show you my Sigma switch, but it's so dirty. I'll just put it here. The Sigma switch, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's such a beautiful thing. I use it every day. That's why it's so dirty. I don't want to show you. Just imagine this one, but covered in dirt. That's what I'm seeing right now. Nobody needs to see that. You know that I really like Sigma. I think they make amazing things, and this is definitely the time if you wanted to try out Sigma. They also had some daily gifts with purchases, but those were actually the week that were. I'm really sorry about that. But during Cyber Monday promotions, which is the 28th to the 29th, it is basically buy more and save more, and you get 50% off a $100 or more order, $100 off a $200 order, which means 50% off, and $200 off a $400, so that's also 50% off. And you get a free Ivy Eyeshadow Palettes on orders $150 or more. So that's really cool as well. But of course, even though that promotion that I talked about with the free gifts with purchase is not going on right now, you're still able to shop the sale and add an affiliate code on top, and you're able to get up to 60% off some items then. And I think that is actually pretty amazing. Let's talk about some other really cool brands that are having some sales. Nomad is having a really good sale. This sale is the same as the BK Beauty one. You cannot stack an affiliate code on top, but they are having November 23rd to November 26th. If you can like have that kind of a staggering discount off. If you buy for $50, you get 30% off, $100, 40% off, and $150, you get 50% off. So that is pretty cool. And during Black Friday, they're also having 50% off the Whistler Snow Lodge palette. That is one of my favorite palettes from Nomad, and I will have a ranking my Nomad palettes, and that is going to be up before Black Friday. So it's coming in the upcoming week, because I know a lot of you have been asking for that. You wanted to know which ones are your favorite Nomad palette, which ones are your least favorite, like just some kind of a direction if you were aiming to shop something from Nomad Cosmetics. And during Cyber Monday, which is the day after Black Friday, like the week after Black Friday is Cyber Monday, they're doing 35% off site-wide. So if you know you're doing a bigger order at Nomad Cosmetics, if you know you're going to be able to reach that $150 threshold, I would recommend you to buy your products on the week of Black Friday, because then you can get 50% off. If you know you're going to be able, if you only want to buy one palette, I would like wait until Cyber Monday, because then you can get 35% off that one palette. So this is just my tip. So try to like calculate, if you want to buy from somewhere, try to see what day will be the perfect day for you to make the purchase. I also was able to talk a little bit with Glamlite, because as I'm filming this, they haven't announced yet what their Black Friday deal is going to be, but they told me that their Black Friday deal is going to be that they're going to have a 40% off site-wide sale, and they're going to have a code that you use at checkout. I'm not 100% sure what the code is going to be, but I will find out and I will put that in the description box down below. And when you use that code, you will get 40% off at Glamlite. I'm not 100% sure if everything new will be included as well, but I think it will, because they didn't say anything here. Basically, it just says here that they're having a 40% off sale. It actually starts this Saturday, so it's already started, and if you use the code that I will put in the description box, you get 40% off. They're also adding a lot of items to their mega sale page, which is basically one of those like things that they're moving out of their collection. You can get even more than 40% off, and they're also having a surprise for next week. I know I'm excited. Bunny Cosmetics is also having a sale, and she's gonna have a sale between the 25th and the 27th, and you will get 30% off her website if you use the code Black Friday as one word. Again, check the description box. So that is really cool as well if you've been wanting to try something from Bunny Cosmetics. My absolute favorites are actually that new palette that she released, the one that's like all made up. I forgot the name of it, and the Surge palette. Those are my two favorite palettes, so if you were wanting to try Blend Bunny, this might be the time. And of course, we have to talk about the Game Beauty sale. I do have a video where I am showing you, swatching, and talking about all the Game Beauty items that they have, and they're gonna have 30% off their site. No code needed. I don't think you can stack an affiliate code though, but it is already ongoing, and it is going on until the 30th of November. So if you were wanting to try something from Game Beauty, first of all, I will 1,000,000% recommend you to check out that video. I'm showing you swatches swatches of absolutely everything. I'm even trying on the t-shirts, so I will leave a link to that down below, because if you are interested in trying out Game Beauty, this might be the time. Check the video down below, and just know that all up until the 30th of November, you can get 30% off the site, no code needed. Speaking of brands that are just doing like 30-40% off their items with no code needed, is actually a European indie brand, We Makeup, and they've had their sale going on for entire month of November. Basically, they're just trying to spread it out a little bit. A lot of brands will do this because if you just do your sale on one day, there might come in thousands of orders and you will be really backed up with shipping. And if you can spread it out a little bit, it just eases up the workload on the team that's packing your orders. So We Makeup is having a Black month instead, and you're getting 20, 30 or 40% off basically the entire range. And I love a lot of things from like We Makeup. I even wore this one yesterday and it was so beautiful. It is their Bullet lipstick in Humil. So pretty. I was wearing this yesterday and I was blown away by how beautiful it is. It also has a matching lip liner. So they have a lot of really beautiful things. I would highly recommend it. And if you're living in Europe and you're sick and tired of me talking about all of these like American indie brands, I would definitely try and check out We Makeup because they're having a really good sale and this could be a fun time to try them out. Let's talk about Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics. Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics is having a Black Friday sale from the 25th until Monday the 28th. So they're doing it throughout the weekend and on Cyber Monday. There's no codes needed and discounts will automatically be applied for the sale. And all the new products are full price except for the Hypernova palette that they just launched. I will pop up a picture of how that one looks. That one will be a doorbuster price for $27 throughout this time, and then the regular price is $36. And they will mark down a bunch of different products so that you can get a sale price on them. But then they're also launching some new products. They're launching a highlighter palette, a pressed glitter palette, some liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, a bunch of different things, and those will be regular priced except that new eyeshadow palette that's going to have a discounted price I think throughout this weekend deal. So check out Sugar Drizzle in case you're interested in trying out the brand. I don't think you can stack code on this, but if you were interested in the brand, this might be a good time. When it comes to Bella Beauté bar, I'm not 100% sure if they are doing a Black Friday deal or not. If they are, I will update my my description box down below, but from what I've heard so far is that they are launching a new palette on Black Friday, and that is the palette together with Lexi, the CEO of the Rainbow, and it is a like a rainbow palette. I think some loose pigments as well. That is the one that is launching on Black Friday. I do think you can use a code on this. I don't know if you can, but try using the code and get Jessica. Maybe you can get some money off. And if nothing else, you are supporting a really great creator on her new collection. If they do add something to their Black Friday sale, like I said, I will update the description box in case you were interested in this brand. And this is where I start to speculate a little bit because Colourpop is not really an indie brand. I mean, they technically are independently owned, but they have several different brands. So I mean, they're more like an umbrella brand than a than a indie brand at this point. But they usually have 30, 35, 40% off their entire site, at least during Cyber Monday, and they usually have a couple of deals throughout the week as well. I know that one year they had like one discounted release every day, I think, of Black Week. I'm not 100% sure. Again, when I have the details about the Colourpop sale, I will put that in the description box. But if you were interested in trying Colourpop, this is a really good time. If there were any releases that you had been really eyeing throughout the year, but for one reason or another you haven't picked up, this could be the time because you probably will get a good discount on them, especially on the older things. I'm sure that they're going to be discounted because they're always getting new stuff in, they're trying to move old stuff out. So if there was anything that you were interested in, this might be the time. I do not think that you can use my discount code or my affiliate code on top of this at Colourpop on any kind of sale items, but I will leave my affiliate link down below in case you want to shop through that one so that Colourpop can see that you came from me. I actually had a video that people were asking me to do, which is a top 3 bottom 3 Colourpop and just do Colourpop. So I am planning to do that, and I was planning to do that later on in December, but I thought it would make more sense if I did it during the Black Friday weekend. So I think it's coming up either Saturday or Sunday next week, like in a week. If you were interested in hearing my opinions of what I truly recommend from Colourpop, I'll try and be really, really specific, as specific as I can. So if you're interested in that video is coming soon as well. If you were wanting to have some shopping guidance when it comes to Colourpop. Hello, this is Angie from the future. As I was sitting editing my new makeup releases, hair is up, makeup is still on because I film my new makeup releases before I filmed this Black Friday video. I got a message from Manny. He was answering back on the Black Friday sale for Lunar Beauty, and I thought I'd get back to you and just slid this in. I also have my Leia t-shirt on and just let you know about that as well, because Lunar Beauty is one of my favorite brands and they're doing a site-wide sale this year, which Manny said is something that they've never done before. So it's basically going to be, and this is the numbers that he told me, but if they change I will put it in the description box, because I'm not 100% sure if these are the exact numbers that are going to be or if they're making any changes. But he said if you spend $50 you get 20% off, $75 25% off, $100 30% off, and $150 you get 35% off. That is what he told me. If those numbers end up being not the exact numbers, check the description box to see the info. But this is something that Lunar Beauty is going to do for their Black Friday sale. If I find any dates, I'll put that down below as well. But just know, if you were interested in trying Lunar Beauty, now might be the time, because they're going to have a really good sale, and maybe you have some friends that can go together as well, or maybe there were a couple of things from the site that you wanted to try. Black Friday might be the time. I hope this video was somewhat helpful and that I was able to let you know about some of the favorite deals. I will say last year, I think the only Black Friday sale that I shopped was actually the We Makeup sale, the Italian indie brand I told you about. They actually have one of my absolute favorite mascaras. I'm even wearing it today, of course together with falsies, but that is the mascara I have on my lower lashes. They're more mascara, the original one and the black tube. Wait, I can show you. I have it here. Like I said, I literally am wearing it today. This one of the best mascaras. I highly recommend this one if you wanted to try a mascara from an indie brand. It is so incredibly good, and that is the only thing I think I bought on Black Friday last year. I actually already bought something on Black Friday this year, and that is that R.E.M. Beauty was having an early sale, and I think they closed that sale. I'm not 100% sure. I will try and see if the sale is still open, if they're keeping it open, because they were having 30 to 40% off everything on the site. I don't know if that, I have a sneaking suspicion that they closed that sale. If they didn't, I'll leave it in the description box. So I bought one of my favorite highlighters. I bought it in one more shade, and one of my favorite lipsticks, I bought it in one more shade. So I bought 2 items. That has been my Black Friday shopping so far, and I honestly don't see myself buying a lot of makeup on Black Friday because I am on a little bit of a low buy. And remember, if you are on a low buy, no deal is good enough for you to give up your low buy or give up your no buy. Try to be smart, and this is not meant as a guide to all the things you should be buying. This video is meant to be somewhat of a helpful guide of where to start or how to prioritize if you are planning to shop the sale, but you know in your heart of hearts you can't be buying all of it. So hopefully this was a little bit helpful. Let me know in the comments what sales you are interested in. Let me know if there's a sale out there that you think that I should have been talking about, and I will see you again tomorrow for my Odin's Eye palette ranking. I'm excited. Bye!